research scholar in the Sri Shivaji College of Arts, Commerce and Science. My name is Dr. Umesh Ghodeswar. Today we will discuss the very important topics of our coursework, Ph.D. coursework, and in this lecture we will focus on the topic that is review of literature. What is the review of literature? In this lecture we will cover the some important topics, important points, that is introduction of review of literature, then definition of review of literature, then review of literature structure, and then importance of review of literature, and last we will discuss the purpose of the review of literature. And let's start. Review of literature. The review of literature is a very important part of our PhD or any other research project. The review of literature is the fundamental task of dissertation and PhD thesis and all research preparation. It is an account of what is already known about a particular phenomenon. The main purpose of literature review is to convey to the readers about the work already done and the knowledge and the ideas that have been already established on a particular topic of research. Literature review is a laborious task, but it is essential if the research process is to be successful. A literature review is an objective, concise, critical summary of published research work and relevant of your topic. And literature review refers to a collection of published information, materials, and as well as particular area of research topic such as books, journals, then article, value academic research journals. To review the literature means to be able to identify what has been established and problems or issue that remains unsolved. Then emerging trends and new approaches. How your research extends, builds upon or departs from previous research. Definition of literature review is a main part for our coursework, theory paper 2. A literature review is a comprehension summary of previous research on a topic. The simple definition. A literature review is a comprehension summary of previous research on a topic. The literature reviews surveys scholarly articles, books, and other sources relevant to the particular area of research. Then ANM 2000 also defined the research review literature. That is, a literature reviews is a body of text that aims to review the critical points of knowledge on a particular topic of research. Then next definition, a literature review is an account what has been already established or published on a particular research topic by accredited by scholar and researcher. This is a University of Toronto. This definition defined as a literature review. Then literature review structure. Literature review structure probably or commonly used in generally or PhD or dissertation research or any other types of research. It's a main part of or main structure of the literature review is, first point is introduction. Introduce the topic or research problem and the context within which is found. This is the main introductory part of literature review. Then body of literature review. Body of literature review means examine past research in the area highlighting methodological or theoretical developments, area of agreements, and keep the focus on your area of interest and identify the gaps of research also. Then state clearly, know your works builds on a response to earlier work. It is a body of literature review. Then conclusion of literature. Summarize what has emerged from the review of literature and conclusion in the particular research. Then in this lecture we will also discussing the importance of literature review. Importance of literature review means some of these main points we are discussing, that is importance of literature review. First, identification of a research problem and development or redefine of research problem. Then generation of useful research question or project activities for the discipline. Then orientation to the what is known and not known and an area of inquiry to the ascertain what research can best contribute to the knowledge. Means what is known and not known about your particular topic or particular your problem. Then determination of any gaps or any research gap between the previous research reports and your research work. Then discovery of unanswered questions. Friends, we are looking the importance of literature review. Literature review is important for discovery of unanswered question about your topic, your subject or concept of any your problems. Then determination of a need to reflect a prior study in a different study settings or different sample out size or different study population. Then identification of relevant theoretically conceptual framework for a research problem too. Then identification or development of new or refined clinical intervention to the test through imperishable research. Then description of the strength and weakness of design, also methods of inquiry and instruments used in an earlier research or prior research work. Then development of hypothesis. It is very important. Development of hypothesis to be tested in research study. And review literature also helps in planning the methodological part for your research study also. And it also helps in development of present research study. Then identification of the suitable design and data collection methods for a research study. And now we are start purpose of literature review. Purpose of literature review. What is the purpose for writing a literature review? The purpose of literature review is to convey to the reader previous knowledge and facts established on a topic and the strength and the weaknesses of the prior research study also. The literature review allows the readers to be updated with the state of the research in a field of any contradiction that may exist with challenges, findings of other research studies also. It helps to develop research investigate tools and improve research methodologies. It also provides the knowledge about the problems faced by the previous researcher while studying same topic. Then, beside the enhancing research knowledge about the topic, writing a literature review helps too. Then describe the relationship between each study to other research study under the consideration. Identify new ways to interpret and shed lights on gaps in previous or prior research study. Resolve conflicts among seemingly contradictory previous study. Contradictory previous study. Some of this research we found contradiction of the research, and we are held the literature review about your research topic. Point way forward for further research also. Then see what has and what has not been investigated. The literature review purpose that what has and has not been investigated it. Develop general explanation. Then for observe variation in a behavior or any phenomenon. Identify potential relationship between concepts and to identify researchable hypothesis. Then learn how others have defined and measured key concept. Learn how others have defined and how they measured key concept of research. Then identify data sources that other researchers have been used, and that this is the purpose of the review of literature. The other parts of important of related to review literature we will discuss in the next topic. Thank you for watching this channel. Please like, share and subscribe this channel. Thank you.